sideways.
Oh.
Yeah. Hey, everybody. Thanks for jumping on with us Saturday night, 9:06 here in Nashville, Tennessee. And Jaimee's just come back home. She's been gone. She's been at a hotel for 4 days, 4 nights. And she's been over there working on new songs and focusing on her writing. And I've been here doing the same. And I'm so glad she's back, and I want to play and sing, and we're ready to play. So she's got some new stuff. I got some new stuff. Let's go. Let's try it. This one's not new, but I figure while people are jumping on, we should play something that we know. And welcome. Black clouds blowing across the blustery sky. Black clouds blowing across the blustery sky. South of Highway 7, all alone I'm crying. Oh, so I sold you away. When you sell your soul, it opens a deep dark hole. When you sell your soul, it opens a deep dark hole. Drink will leave you thirsty, fire will leave you cold. Oh, so I sold you away. Now I'm singing, oh my soul, I sold you away. Oh my soul, I sold you away. Oh my soul, I sold you away. Oh soul, I sold you away. Well, it started with desires, sweet soft kiss, Lord. Started with desires, sweet soft kiss. It ended in an alley with my face against the fist. Oh, so I sold you away. Now I'm singing, oh my soul, I sold you away. Oh my soul, I sold you away. Oh my soul, I sold you away. Oh soul, I sold you away. Redemption, redemption, have mercy on me. Redemption, redemption, have mercy on me. The body is a prison when the soul's a refugee. Oh, I sold you away. And I'm singing, oh, my soul, I sold you away. Oh, my soul, I sold you away. Oh, my soul, I sold you away. Oh, soul, I sold you away. I'm pulling into Greenwood, gonna get down on my knees. Pulling into Greenwood, gonna get down on my knees. By Robert Johnson's grave, pray my soul back to me. Oh, soul, I sold you away. Now I'm singing, oh, my soul, I sold you away. Oh, my soul, I sold you away. Oh, my soul, I sold you away. Oh, soul, I sold you away. Oh, my soul, I sold you away. Oh, my soul, I sold you away. Oh, my soul, I sold you away. Oh, soul, I sold you away. Oh, my soul, I sold you away. Oh, my soul, I sold you away. Oh, my soul, I sold you away. Oh, soul, I sold you away. Nice.
That's awesome. You know, when someone was asking for our friends on YouTube, I'll throw up the tip jar for you. Dan, thanks for asking.
Thanks, Dan.
That's so sweet. I really appreciate that. Or Daniel, I'm sorry, Daniel. You know, Mary, when you're playing that song, I just had this like slideshow of memories like going on in my head. Like when I remember like when I was listening to that song a lot when I was driving around Austin. I remember where I was living.
I didn't know you yet.
No, you didn't know me yet. I love that record so much. As you know, I've said it many times, but I remember having this moment where I listened to it over and over again, and then I was like on YouTube, and I like saw this version of you and Ben Glover playing it live, and together.
That was in Dublin, Ireland.
When y'all are just sitting in that little room together.
It was a green room. Yeah, we had.
Oh, it was a green room. Oh, that's so sweet.
Couple of hours before the show in Dublin, and we didn't really want to go back to the hotel because Dublin traffic is such a beast.
Oh, really?
We had to drive to the hotel, and to drive to the hotel and back would have taken the time to just we could just stay in the green room and play songs, and we decided to use the time and make a little video of that song.
Wow, that's cool.
And the lighting worked out, right?
Oh, it's great.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's perfect. Yeah,
yeah.
I'm glad you knew what video I was talking about.
Yeah.
But it's funny, I was having that like memory flash through my head, and then I remembered there was a time when you must have been on the road somewhere in the UK, and it was like right at the beginning or the end of another tour that Gretchen Peters had, and Ben was with her or something. So like all of y'all were together in the UK, and y'all did this live version of that, which was really
That's
great.
right.
And I remember when we were at Americana, and we just like rushed the stage without permission when Ben was playing it for the Americana UK party, and which is like, for you guys that don't know, normally during this week we would be at the Americana Festival in Nashville, where a bunch of songwriters and artists get together with people in the industry, and we listen to music and discover new artists and just have a blast with our friends from all over the world who come to Nashville for a week to hang out and play songs. So I was remembering that moment at that party, at the Proper Records party.
Oh, it was so loud because
it's so loud, yeah.
the room that the record company hired to do the showcases was made of glass.
It's so loud.
And
It's still a fun party.
It echoed really loud, and it was really loud in there. And the people were talking in the back, so the stage got louder, and the talking got louder, and the stage got louder, and the talking got louder. And by the time we rushed the stage, it was just scream it into the mic. It was blow it up and be done with it kind of moment, but it was fun.
It was really fun.
Yeah, I remember that.
And I remember all these moments like when
Nilsson was playing drums.
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly. And Josh was playing.
Yeah,
and...
Nilsson Hubbard, who produced my Trouble in Love record, which that song comes off of, yeah.
And then I was remembering, I guess it was 2 summers ago, maybe when we were with Eliza. It was you, me, and Eliza, and we were in New Mexico. And we're singing that song, and Eliza does that really cool, awesome, low harmony thing that she does.
She is such a great harmony singer.
I mean, yes.
I miss her.
I
miss everybody. Don't y'all miss everybody? I miss everybody.
I miss playing that with Gretchen and Barry. And, everyone.
Here we are, Saturday night, 9 o'clock, in the office. But you know what? This is awesome because we can still play and sing, and people are with us even though we can't see you, we feel you.
Well, it seems like there are a lot of people in Oregon on this stream.
Oh
my gosh, you guys.
Sending so much love to Oregon. So much love to the western United States as the fires threaten so many people's homes and lives and property. Sending huge love and lots of prayers west tonight, and thinking about you so much and watching with trepidation as this thing is expanding instead of contracting. We're with you. We send love.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry, I'll remove this now. Their new little setup, but waiting to evacuate. Wow. Oh my gosh. Wow.
Oh man.
I was thinking about this. I went to this, to a hotel for a few nights to write, and I took with me all of the things I thought I might want when for writing. I brought a little keyboard, like a tiny keyboard, and all of these books that I have, like these notebooks that have had, been filled with songs or ideas and that kind of thing. And I was really excited when I found this song in one of these books. I have this, maybe when you play something, I'll go grab it and show everyone. It's like, I got it right.
Is it an old notebook that you've had a long time, or?
Well, I almost want to go get it and show it to you. It's not super old, but I got it after I got in a car wreck in 2016, and I had a concussion, I had a traumatic brain injury, and I was having especially at that time, a lot of trouble with my memory. And so I wrote on this, this machine, well, I have to remember. Actually, see, that's a great example. I can't remember what I wrote on it. It's the Pete Seeger quote, not the Woody Guthrie quote.
It's a longer one.
It's a longer one. Yeah,
surrounds hate.
It forces it to surrender.
And forces it to surrender.
What did I write? But on the back, I wrote like this book is filled with ideas, some good, some not. But it's also just filled with things I want to remember because my brain doesn't work so good.
Shit.
So if I left this somewhere, send it to. It's like I can't. Yeah. So there's like packing lists from different tours I've been on and little song ideas. But I found this song in there and the pieces in which it came, like part interlingua, part in New Mexico, and I found it as I was writing in Canyon, Texas, outside of Amarillo, and you can see that it's pretty obvious that I'm writing it as I'm driving because it's just like
That's dangerous.
it's dangerous, and I don't recommend it. But you can see like how crazy it is. But it was
You should
cool.
dictate it into.
Well, so this is my process. I also have a nice book that once a song is completely finished, it goes into that book.
That is completely
insane, right?
a dodge from writing while you're driving.
Ugh.
Yeah. Nice try, Harris.
Have you ever done that?
Written when I was driving?
Yeah.
Of course.
Exactly. Well, tonight the moon is colored black, old smoker's teeth. I know it sounds crazy, but it almost seems in reach, kinda like you. Kinda like you. I know I could drive all night and never reach that place. Even if I did, they wouldn't ask me to stay. Kinda like you. Kinda like you. You're nothing but a stranger, and a promise left unkept. They warned me of the danger, so I never told you exactly how I felt. Tonight the stars are sparkling on the desert while she sleeps. Me, I stay awake to watch them shine till morning creeps. Kinda like you. Kinda like you. Well, if I could, I'd never tire and sing each one a song, singing promises of love, singing I won't be gone alone. Kinda like you, baby. Kinda like you. I ain't used to being lonely. I've done fine all on my own. But you're leaving, it still haunts me, like the ghost of a lover left unknown. The mountains, they keep quiet as the morning breaks the cold. I won't think about it as I travel down this road. Kinda like you.
I love that that song.
Thank you. Thanks for letting us know about the volume. I wonder if is this usually. Let's try this. Whoa, that was crazy. We're doing this on my laptop because the other computer is. This is whatever. This is so fun though. Thank you for asking. That song is not. You can't find it anywhere. I have not recorded it. But thank you for asking.
Yeah, it's a new song. The songs we're going to play from here forward aren't on records yet. They're new. So, you know, we're testing them out on you. We're seeing how they're going to land. And also, we're feeling our way through and making sure they're done. Here's one I wrote. I'm going on, I guess almost 4 years ago. I wrote this after the 2016 election. And I didn't know how to write about how I felt. And so I had to work around a lot of things and eventually ended up with a little story song about traveling. And I think it said what I needed to say at the time. And it goes like this. Ready? A truck stop drunk shouts the national anthem at a waitress pouring coffee with trembling hands. And the TV screen on the wall is screaming, make America great again. An old man facing hands weeping in a booth in the back alone. And a child says, Daddy, why is he crying? And her father grabs her hand and says, we going home. And life, it sure gets lonesome. Love is hard to find. Truth gets lost in the telling. In a world that's turned unkind. winter sun sets slowly on Salina. The Kansas wind blows bitter, mean, and cold. I pay my bill, grab my keys and jacket, then I steel myself and get back on the road. And life, it sure gets lonesome. It's in there. Love is hard to find. Truth gets lost in the telling. In the world turn unkind. In a world turned unkind.
Yay.
It holds up all right.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, it's better than I thought it was.
Yeah, it's fun. We haven't played that in a long time.
Yeah, no, it's
I was having the same thought. I was like, oh,
that's not so bad.
it's not so bad. No.
Yeah. What you got first?
I think we play this song now. Thinking about that subject and about Eliza and everything, my brain's doing it's like playing movies today. It's like out of my control. But I just, some of you might know. I know Suzanne knows, who's out there. Hi, Suzanne. Good to see you. But I started this little folk and roll fan club. I call what I do folk and roll because it's a little bit rock and roll, a little bit folk, and which is on Patreon. And so it's a way to get songs that have maybe been recorded but haven't been released, or songs that maybe I really love but won't end up on records for whatever reason. And there's one song on the page now, and it's this song, which I recorded live with a band in Austin.
So
and
this song is going to be on your Patreon page.
it is already on the Patreon page.
Oh, okay,
So
so
if
we'll
you-
post that after you. I would
Yeah,
post
yeah.
it now, but I don't know how to do
I'll
that
teach you if you
shit.
want. You got to go into the banners, but no, we'll do it some other time.
Where? Show me.
So see where it says banners underneath?
Oh, I'm using a mouse. That's
Oh,
the
yeah.
wrong computer.
That's really confusing.
right,
So go
yeah.
there, and then see where it says Patreon? It's the one right above there. That's your book.
This.
Yeah, and you just click on it. Check it out.
I did something right.
You did it. I'm so proud. And Mary made unbelievable red beans and rice tonight.
Yeah, we had Cajun supper. I took a bunch of the okra. Our okra is still creating okra in the back. So a bunch of okra, and I drizzled it with olive oil and sea salt and black pepper, and roasted it real high on 450, and it became like okra French fries. It was real good. And I made red beans and rice with andouille sausage.
That's so good.
It was really good. And we had cheese rolls, because why not have two white things on the plate? Rice and rolls. We're fat.
I think the last time we went live, I was talking about fried rice. So I just want to say we don't eat rice every day.
Well, we
It's
had
just-
rice tonight, but not a lot of rice. More red
No,
beans.
it's more red beans
And
for
we
sure.
roasted up that. We broiled the sausage so it's crispy. It was. I like
Oh my
sausage
God.
sometimes when it's real soft in red beans and rice, but I also like it crispy.
It was perfect.
I broiled it till the ends got really nice and black on the ends, and then put it in the red beans and cooked it for another 10, 15 minutes. It was delicious. Yeah, I used to be
So good.
I used to be a chef before I retired. All my chef coats. When I quit the restaurant, did you know I gave away all my chef coats?
No.
I did not even save one. I was so done. And that was 20 years ago, and I haven't missed a chef coat for a millisecond.
Is that like a big deal? Is it an expensive item, or is it like
Well, it
something
had
you
my name
earned?
on it, and you wear it with pride in the kitchen, and you put your apron around it, and you feel like I don't know, Jacques Pepin. You feel like
Wait, Kim, what was that again?
Jacques Pepin.
I'm gonna make you immediately after this just do that, and
Jacques Pepin.
I'm gonna write an electronic song that's just you with like all the dance like club music with you just saying that over and over again.
Right? I just keep repeating.
Like,
Jacques Pepin. Jacques Pepin.
Early '90s gay club dance music.
Oh,
Yes,
no,
sorry.
that'll bring back horrible memories. So, we're not doing that. Jamie's playing a new song.
I'm sorry.
now. You can get this song if you sign up to her Patreon. You can do it for as little as $3 a month, and we had it in the banner, but she quickly removed it because that's how
'Cause
she
I'm
rolls.
shy. Well, just put it up there if you want. You're doing so great. The only reason I am here is 'cause to us all he made it clear he'd like for me to sit here at your table. For other guests you poured the wine, got to me in your sweet time when you finally found me fit and able. There you go. If he were here, he'd pour my drink, set it down before he'd even think to take a sip to cure his own thirst. Well, to sit here with your smiles fake or stand outside with swallowed hate, well, I've not decided which is worse. Are you free, or are you hiding from the things you don't agree with or believe in? Skim the text and find the lines that feed your purpose. It's so easy to love your brother on the surface. Well, I know how quickly things can change. They'll turn their backs, curse your name for situations seeming predetermined. And if your footing can't be found, they'll shout at you to turn around, meaning well, but clearly lacking understanding. Well, it's true, it wasn't long ago I traveled down a crooked road that ended in explosions, consequences. Well, I fought the battle with the sword, but won the battle with the Lord, a power that believes in second chances. So are you free, or are you hiding from the things you don't agree with or believe in? Skim the text and find the lines that feed your purpose. It's so easy to love your brother on the surface. is 'cause the Spirit made it clear that love is not reserved just for our own kind. Well, it travels over many shores, through rivers, canyons, prison doors, and I believe it travels all the time.
That there's a song.
Oh, thanks, Gaucher. Thank you. Thanks for your banner help.
You're welcome. I'm learning.
You're doing great. You're learning so much stuff.
I'm almost StreamYard literate.
Can I put a banner for you? Do you have any banner requests?
Yeah, well, let's finish with that. That song Jaimee has recorded in a studio, and she's got Eliza Gilkison singing backup vocals on it, and it's available at her Patreon. And say that one more time, Patreon at Jaimee Harris.
Yeah, patreon.com/Jaimee Harris. I'll do it. And it has a theme song even.
Oh, it has. You have a theme song?
Yeah.
I don't know any of this. I live in the same house.
Well, you gotta become a patron.
Oh, I need to sign up, eh?
It's like Jaimee Harris, just like Emmy Lou. I'm here now, wait, here y'all, and I'm singing to you. It's the Folk and Roll Fan Club.
Harris, just like Emmy Lou.
Yeah, yeah. You have to see, I've got a video with me doing some very, very, very Baptist raised dance moves on there. It's just a lot of arms and no knowledge of how my body actually works. It's pretty funny. So
it's fun.
if you want to see the silly side of me, that's where I am. It's catchy though, right?
It's fantastic.
Jaimee Harris, just like Emmy.
Because
I just want to bring Emmylou Harris into everything that I possibly can.
Don't we all? Don't we all? Thank you.
Oh, thank you. Sorry, I'm apparently very up. Have a lot of energy.
Now that you're happy, I'll play a sad song.
Great, perfect.
This one, I debuted it today at the class. We're teaching songwriting online, working with a group of songwriters that have fallen in love with every single one of them. They're so brave. We've got students in Sweden, in Australia, several in Canada.
The Netherlands.
We've got a Dutch songwriter.
Virgin Islands.
We've got a songwriter on a boat in the Virgin Islands, and people all over this big bad country of ours in the United States of America. And they're singing and playing songs in front of a group of people that they've never met on Zoom. And they're brave, and we're working together to talk about songwriting. And so,
one of them's here, Lisa Barbie's here.
Hey, Lisa Barbie. And so they asked me if I'd play this new song that I've been working on since we started working on the class. So I'm going to go ahead and play it. And I guess this is as good a time as any to say we've added 2 more songwriting workshops onto my schedule, the first 2 Saturdays of October. So I'll do 2 more, and then I think we'll take a break with the workshops for a while. And we're thinking about maybe just taking a little drive, going south. We're in the south in Nashville, but you can still go further south. And I think we're going to get in the car and maybe do that and go to the Gulf Coast, I think. Try to figure out a way to do that safely in the era of COVID probably surging by mid-October here in the States. And this is a Gulf Coast song. It's about Mississippi. And it was inspired by my friend Odie Lindsay, who wrote this book. It's called Some Go Home, if you can see it, Some Go Home. Odie's a veteran himself, and he's a writing teacher at Vanderbilt. And his book is absolutely gorgeous, and it's an expansion of one of his short stories from his first collection of short stories. So, long story short, this song came from a character in that book, but it's also, of course, me. Me, but not me, in only the way a song can be. So let me see if I can remember how it goes. Highway 90 westbound, in the falling dark, rolling past cornfields catfish farms and swamps, a Pascagoula sunset, a longing breaking through. Don't know why I'm always leaving. Don't know why I left you. Won't you meet me in the meadow? We can look up at the stars, lean into the wind, dream again, maybe find out who we are. Won't you meet me in the meadow? No more alone. We can lay down in the grass till the feelings pass, then go home. I have so much to tell you. I'm ready to come clean. I'm so tired of running from things I cannot leave. You and me and Mississippi, battered, beautiful, and scarred, in need of forgiveness and the awful grace of God. Won't you meet me in the meadow? We can look up at the stars, lean into the wind, dream again, find out who we are. Won't you meet me in the meadow? No more alone. We can lay down in the grass till the feelings pass, then go home. Let's lay down in the grass till the feelings pass, then go home.
Oh, yay. I'm so proud of you.
She's proud of me. It's so nice to have new songs. It feels like Christmas. Oh yeah, God's grace can definitely be characterized as awful, because grace comes after suffering, and the suffering that leads to the situation of surrender is something I got from a Robert Kennedy speech, actually. And it's a gorgeous.
I didn't know that. That came from a Robert Kennedy speech. Was that from the one that
Yeah, it's from.
the one when when he was in Indiana?
Yeah,
Whoa.
yeah. It's the speech he gave the day that Dr. King was assassinated. And he pulled the quote from an ancient Greek poet. And the quote is this: "He who learns must suffer. And even in our sleep, pain that cannot forget falls drop by drop upon the heart. And in our own despair, against our own will, comes wisdom to us through the awful grace of God."
I thought Mary sent me that. What was that? Was it John Meacham? Is that who it was that did this? He's got this many podcasts, I guess, going, but that episode about Robert.
Yeah, it's great. It's great
my
speeches in American history.
And one of the things that I thought that was so interesting about, I listened to it twice, like 2.5 times actually, but I would like to listen to it again. But I thought it was interesting when he talked about how Robert F. Kennedy became fascinated with Greek tragedies because even in the Kennedy family, he saw himself as like this kind of underdog, misunderstood, never gonna be the guy character. And he identified so strongly with those Greek
That's right. He saw himself as, I think, Agamemnon. There was a character he identified with, but the Kennedy clan is definitely a family from Greek tragedy, and the story continues.
The story continues.
You know what I want to hear?
Oh, okay.
What are you going to play?
I was gonna play that new Texas song because it kind of has that.
Seasons?
Oh no.
No?
But I could play Seasons if you want me to.
I've been singing that all day.
Okay, that's what I'll play. I'll totally play that. Thank you for the request. I wrote this song with my good friend Graham Weber. Just so y'all know. Well, springtime came a-calling, I began a-falling, falling straight for you. In the midst of April showers, lying in the wildflowers, I felt your blue heart bloom. Guess I knew then that I loved you. Guessing now that I still do. If there ever come a change for what you feel, tell me, darling, I'll be true. Well, summer brought its heat. I stayed tangled in your sheets till it came time to sing. We spoke from different cities. You told me that you missed me in between your highway dreams. Guess I knew then that I loved you. Guessing now that I still do. If there ever come a change for what you feel, tell me, darling, I'll be true. The autumn wind blew cold, and the love that you once showed tumbled to the ground. That night Yes, and now that I still do. If there ever come a change for what you feel, tell me, darling, I'll be true. You were not feeling well, and the snow it softly fell on the concrete where we stood. Your lips, they touched my skin, it all came rushing in, and I prayed to God you would realize I always loved you. Understand that I still do. If there ever comes a time you want to warm your hand in mine, tell me, darling, I'll be true. Tell me, darling, I'll be true. Thanks for the request.
Yeah, that's a real nice song. I love
Thank
that
you.
song. It's got that old 1960s folk music sound
Yeah.
to it. Yeah,
Can y'all still see us? It sounds, somebody said they lost us.
I don't know.
Thank you. We'll see.
I don't know.
It's mysterious out there.
I don't know. Can you kind of come sideways, kind of?
Yeah, like where you want me.
Like a little.
I don't have spatial relations, so you gotta help me.
Yeah, I just want to. I'm scared I'm gonna hurt your guitar with the neck of my guitar.
It's just that normally.
We should be standing up. That would be better.
You know what? Oh gosh. Oh hi. I didn't mean to highlight my aunt's comment, but thank you.
Yeah.
Hi, Aunt Sarah.
Yeah. So let's see what we got here. Oh, let's do this one. Let's see. Did the new songwriting workshop go up live? Is it?
No, because I've been uploading the. We're doing some back end stuff.
Oh, we haven't actually sent it live yet.
No.
We got to send it to the website person first. Oh, I thought you said you did it.
No. I'm sorry.
That's all right.
No,
I misunderstood.
I was uploading all the. We're doing a whole new page for it, so I uploaded all the YouTubes and I did all that stuff.
I don't even know how to talk about it, much less do it. But I can teach it. I just can't make the technology part happen. And mostly it's because I never took an interest in it. If I take an interest in something, I'll learn it. There's something
That is true.
Something about this just never really spoke to me. I don't know. I'm a word person, really. All right. Here's one here.
Sorry, I want to be in tune for this song. Major in tune.
We can't mute in tune on live streams. It's so frustrating. We usually, if we were on stage in your presence, we would mute and tune. But it's not possible to mute and tune in this current configuration. So we apologize for the bam 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 bam.
Yeah, I miss it. How do bluegrass folks do it when they? Oh, they turn it into their deal, right?
They turn around and put their back to the audience, or they tune while they play
Or they
because
talk,
that's just
right,
how
too?
good they are.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, they tune and play simultaneously.
I bet their instruments actually just never go out of tune, also, because.
No, they're playing and tuning as they go. I mean, they're virtuoso musicians. It's part of the job requirement.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. There's no. I'm all the way over here now.
I know.
I'm so far away now.
Come back.
Wait, no, it's okay. You just.
I don't know. This
I'll
is the
just go
pole
over
is the
here.
problem.
I know,
The pole is the problem.
There's so many problems. We need to just.
We need to
something from our
restart. We need to
ceiling.
blow it up
We
and
gotta
start
start
over.
over. I have to cut this way.
Crescent City disappearing in the rearview mirror, just like she's always done. Spend my life running from the ghost of the Vukari and that dirty spillway water in the noonday sun. Daughters of charity left their mark on me. Keeping secrets, well, it just makes you feel alone. Magazine Street stole from me. I never thought I'd find my way home. I thank God for you. I thank God for you. Wake up in the morning, I thank God for you. I thank God for you. Thank God for you. Wake up in the morning, I thank God for you. Play it, Jaimee. I was just another junkie jonesing on a Greyhound bus with a 20-year ticket to a tortured mind. Sirens, sorrow, cigarette butts, my Jesus in pieces, broken as a highway lines. Thank God for you. Thank God for you. Wake up in the morning, honey, I thank God for you. Thank God for you. Thank God for you. Wake up in the morning, I thank God for you. You gave me something no one can take away. You saw right through me and loved me anyway. Thank God for you. Thank God for you. Wake up in the morning, I thank God for you. Thank God for you. Thank God for you. Wake up in the morning, I thank God for you.
Sorry, and I was like, oh no, did the song end?
Jaimee did not know how to play lead guitar at the beginning of this pandemic, and she's learned those moves since April. It's incredible how your fingers are moving up and down the neck like that. It's really astonishing that you're able to do that in a few short months. Blows my mind, and it's really impressive. I remember when you were working out that lead and you just learned it note by note by note, playing it over and over and over and over and over, and it was something that you had to get into your muscle memory, but you did it.
That, and when we remember the David Olney song, actually when we're in New Orleans, and I was like, nope. It was like David Olney had passed, and we are like, we are gonna play this David Olney song, and I was like, and I'm gonna do it to the best of my ability. I'm gonna give it 110%. Sorry for anyone that some people don't like it when people are fast and loose with math, but 100%. I gave it 100%. And I just remember over and over and over again sitting in that kitchen because it was just like, I felt the same way about I can't remember if it's a part that Peter Case plays on the piano when you guys have done that together, or if
That's
it's
Peter's piano
his
part.
piano
But you
playing.
figured it out on guitar. And
I
that's
just love.
just pretty impressive. Why don't we play that Olney song? Why don't we do that?
Oh yeah, I would love that.
Yeah, David was a friend of ours, and David was many, many times a guest at my songwriting workshops here in Nashville. I so loved him, and his songs were, I think, some of the finest songs I've ever heard. He was a master songwriter, and I'd have him come to the class and talk when he was in town and I was teaching. And he was on stage at the 38th Songwriter Festival in January, and he had a heart attack on stage, and he passed. The guitar in his hand, he didn't even drop it, and his spirit was gone, and quite the death for a poet. And then after that festival in January, we went pretty much straight to New Orleans.
We did, yeah.
And we had a little house. Some friends of ours in New Orleans have a little house next to their house where the mama used to live, and Michelle and Glenn let us stay over there, and we're in the little Cajun kitchen across from where's that street where all the
where that really cool club is. It's the Frenchman Street.
Frenchman Street, right across like 2 streets from Frenchman Street.
Someone is asking about Vous Carré. What
the Vous Carré means French Quarter, and we're off near Frenchman Street in that little Cajun shack, and in the Cajun kitchen with the Cajun coffee, and learning this David Olney song. Right after he passed, we knew we had to play it. We were in New Orleans for a music conference, the Folk Alliance conference, and we played this every time we played at that conference, which was a lot of times. We played this song to keep everyone. They already were thinking about David because he was supposed to be there, and they were going to premiere a record and everything, but they didn't get a chance. I haven't played this in a long time.
You can start. Probably too fast.
Okay, why don't you give me that tempo? That's it. I feel it.
You have to feel it for sure.
That's it. And this song was recorded as a duet with Emmylou Harris and the great Linda Ronstadt. What else do you need to know about David Olney as a songwriter? 2 of the finest voices of all time on this David Olney song. I'm gonna give it our best shot here. Oh, the women cross the river, carry water from the well at break of day. And they talk to one another. God only knows what they might say. You might get an education after years of dedication. You might finally get a glimpse of what is right and what is wrong. But the women crossed the river. Well, they knew that all along. Oh, the women cross the river, work with tools that are ancient and handmade. And they plow their fields in perfect rows, and then they rest beneath the shade. And we have learned to build out of concrete, out of steel, and our buildings last 1,000 years, and then even they're bound to fall. But the women cross the river never learned to build a wall. Oh, the women cross the river as gentle as the dew upon the ground. How I love to hear them laughing in the rain when it makes that perfect sound. Now a soldier with a gun and a battle to be won might kill you with a bullet, and you never even know the reason why. But the women cross the river, they can kill you with their eyes. Oh, the women cross the river, they can kill you with their eyes. Oh man, that solo, you just blow my mind with that solo. That's so good. So good. You got some Willie Nelson in there too. A little bit of Willie lick going on.
A little bit for sure.
Oh hell yeah.
Yeah. I mean that's like
Yeah, man, you know, Texas. We have our Willie picture. It's my bragging poster back there. It's me opening for Willie in the United Kingdom. I got to open a tour for Willie Nelson and get on stage every night with him for the gospel finale, which could last up to a half an hour or more.
Really?
It will go on and on and on and on. With us are going to be broken by and by, Lord, by and by. There's been a world waiting in the sky, Lord. In the sky I was walking with my... The timing is impossible. It's impossible. Absolutely impossible. It was so impossible for me that I told the engineer to turn off my mic, and I was acting like I was singing. I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it.
I understand.
Yeah, the
understand.
timing was, he was
I've
so
had-
far behind the beat, he was ahead of the beat.
I've had some, I mean, not Willie Nelson moments like that, but moments on stage where it's like, oh, don't worry, you'll pick up on it super quick. And normally I can, but I'm like, why? No. Or one of my favorite this is bad, but one of my favorite moments on stage was, we were at Moody Theater. This is where they film Austin City Limits now. It is a giant theater. It's beautiful. You know, it's like this huge deal. And we were all on stage. It was me and my friend Jane Ellen Bryant, who is an awesome songwriter and was my roommate for a while. Do you know the story? You know the story about
I do know this story.
And it was you know the sample, bring it on home to me, yeah.
Yeah.
Right. Well, except so we were kind of told like there's gonna be a finale, and I'm like, oh yeah, yes, that's fine, you know. Well, it was like unrecognizable, like the way it was done. I was like, I don't know where it's coming from, and I guess Jane was supposed to sing a verse or something, but it never
Somebody
got
told her.
communicated to her. So in this giant theater, the guy that's leading the thing hands her the microphone, and Jane was like, I had no idea what to do, so she just started going like, woo! Like just like singing, like scatting and stuff. And our friend Rebecca Loby walked over to her afterwards and said, this is the nightmare that we've all had, and you just lived it in front of all of us. And we were just laughing so hard. It's like, what a night, you know, that's kind of stuff always happens to Jane. But the best is when you're just like, you can stand enough far away from the microphone where it's like, no, you know.
How about Billy
nobody
Bragg's
can tell
version
us.
of This Land Is Your Land in C? Remember? It's supposed to be in G. He kicked it off in C, and he did it in a...
And it was impossible. It was super
It was
high.
impossible to sing. You
I
had to be a
forgot about
soprano to sing it. Yeah.
I forgot about that. I do remember singing.
It happened at the Cadogan Hall, too. Ethan Johns. 2, 3, 4, bang, in C. It's like, oh.
Oh, because it's the four. It starts on the. So you know it's actually in G, you know. But if you do it in C, you go. This land is my. I mean, this is like a different, you know. But that is, you're right. That has happened
Twice.
Finales are for anyone that doesn't know. The finales are terrifying.
You know what my friend Rodney Krause says?
What is he? What did he say?
Don't do finales.
Don't do finales.
Play a song, Jaimee Harris.
Okay. Can I play that? Is that cool?
You play
Oh, I
whatever
can
you
play that. I
want.
think I want to play this. Oh my gosh, this aunt. Can I talk about this comment? The story of my life. Jamie's dad stopped a song in the middle and asked me to stop clapping because it was throwing him off.
Yeah.
Try being in a band with him. No, I'm kidding. He was
Try
great.
being raised by him.
Yeah, try. No, it was great. It was great. Have you ever seen the sunset twice in the same day? From a porch in an old ghost town, south in the Lone Star State. Have you ever heard coyotes howling for the moon? While the cowboy cries on New Year's Day, ain't gonna sing no lonesome tune. Oh, love, take my hand, walk with me in the Texas sand, the Pecos, the Bravo, Guadalupe, Colorado, down in the Texas sand. Have you ever seen Flacco's fingers fly on the buttons song.
bar ending.
The big Emmylou at the end. Anytime she's gonna do something, like I can't remember what song we were thinking of. I was like, oh,
That's her ending every time.
Stand Tall. There was another David Only song, Stand Tall.
Yep.
Stand Tall. I was like, if Emmylou did it, she goes, Stand Tall.
That's her ending. Yeah.
I'm for it though.
I'm for everything.
I'm for everything, Emmylou.
She was very kind. She gave me a nice quote for my book. It's gonna be on the back of the book. She gave me a wonderful quote. Thank you, Emmy. So grateful for that. Oh. I'm trying to figure it out.
Will you figure it out?
Okay, capo 5D,
Uh-huh.
C shape. Oh,
exactly.
There it is. See, these are new songs, so
We're still trying to.
I'm still trying to figure it out. Something was clicking during that song. I think your pick was hitting the pick
Oh,
guard.
was it?
Mm-hmm.
Probably. Also, I gotta figure it out. I gotta loose something in here, and if I'm on a certain fret, it's kind of.
It's clicking, but I think it was the pick guard.
It might have been me hitting this, my sign. Might have been that
That's
too.
what it was.
I'm
yeah.
sorry.
You don't have to be sorry. I just want you to know that it was clicking.
Well,
And if you were on a stage with a real amplification, it would have been.
I'm sorry.
Don't be sorry. Just want you to know that was
What's happening?
a thing. All right, here we go. Everybody's asking for that song, I Ain't Leaving, that I wrote with my friend Travis Meadows, who we actually have booked on our Sunday show coming up in October. Travis will be with us, and I will learn it. I haven't played it. Since we wrote it, I haven't played it because he's a really good guitar player, and he was playing the guitar, and I was sitting in the room and contributing words, and broken on the inside's what I used to say. I got the song, I don't have the bridge. It's a descending chord situation that I can't play, but I'll ask him at sound check, and we'll play it on that show. We'll figure it out. I have to learn it.
Yeah, I should figure it out.
Yeah, the bridge is the hard part for me.
Bridge.
But Travis knows it. He wrote it. I'm throwing words at it while he's got his hands going on the guitar. So, sorry I can't play it for you tonight, everybody who's asking. I really appreciate you asking. I just honestly don't know it. I mean, I know it, but I don't know the bridge. So that's the thing that I can't. Okay, here we go. May eternity hold you in the hollow of her hand. May a soft wind enfold you as you travel distant lands. May the moon and stars delight you as the daylight dims. Till the morning sun warms your face, till I see you again. May you lay down your struggle beneath a silver sky. May a summer rain inside your dreams whisper lullabies. May there be no more sorrow, no more pain. May you sleep inside the stillness of the night till I see you again. May you never be a stranger. May you never feel alone. May you reunite with family and friends. May they walk you home. May love embrace you in a dance that never ends. May you rest in gentle arms till I see you again. May you rest in gentle arms till I see you again. Wow, that guitar part. I love that.
I think it's just an octave.
Yeah, well, that octave's working.
It works?
Yeah, it's working.
Good, yes.
Sam's.
You want me to play Sam's?
Would you?
Sure. Yeah, I'll do anything you want me to do, pretty much.
Dim the lights. We're going to go to Sam's.
Dim the lights. This is like, I'm getting so
Sam's.
much energy playing on these new songs. I feel like charged,
I'm
like
excited
recharged.
too to have new songs.
Oh my gosh, I went like almost 2 years without writing a song. You know, it was like,
Well,
I was like,
it's because we went town to town to town. We did 164 shows in 2018, and we were on track to do that many in 2019.
you mean 20?
In 2019, yeah, and then we're on track to do that in 2020 when we got shut down in March. Yeah, we were doing so many shows. You couldn't write songs going too fast through time and space.
Yeah. I still can't believe it was like 2 years of that, you know. And it was like everything in my life changed so fast. I went from working a full-time job and like living in Austin and doing everything I was doing there to like
Being a rock star.
I don't know if that's true, but you know, being on the road full-time and moving to Nashville and like,
Yeah, y'all may not know this, but she was working at a medical office, and when we met, she had been playing around Austin and stuff, but she certainly wasn't troubadouring. We met, and a year later, she's living in Nashville. And I'm like, let's go. I put her on tour with me in Europe, and I just threw her out in front of Dutch audiences in large theaters by herself without a band. And she had played with her band in Austin for years, let's go, do it. And she was like, I don't know how to do this without a band. And it was absolutely incredible to watch you find your sea legs, but it was terrifying. But look at you did it.
I feel a lot stronger now, and I'm really glad that I did that.
There's no way to do that in your living room. The only way to do it is to do it.
Yeah, but I mean, it wasn't even like, you know, I think a lot of songwriters even start out and they start out solo alone. Because I was talking to my friends about it. I'm like, have you guys experienced that? And they're like,
no, it's the other way. People start out solo and end up with a band.
I started out solo, but I was in duos. I played a duo with my dad. I was in a duo with David. I was in a trio with Five and Dime. So I was always in like trios or duos. And then I had a band that started out as a 4-piece and it grew into a 7-piece band. You know, so. Which
is nice and fun, and isn't it great? But you can't go to Europe with that. If you want to survive as someone who actually eats and sleeps in a bed. So, so solo it was, and you did great.
Thank you.
You got stronger every night.
It's good to see you, oh my friend. I've been I'll start feeling good again. Go on down to Sam's. I don't remember, can't forget. Is that how we met? Sam don't run the place no more, and they got rock stars living in the back. You and I guess that we don't think too much on that. We just talk out by the fire, and every once in a while I'll light a cigarette, even though I know you hate it. Just like our friend that died, or is he really gone, or in the wind? I think I'm spinning out again. I don't remember, can't forget. Is that how we met? Pretty soon you'll head north, and so will I. We'll say goodbye and then return when the leaves have changed their color. Tell the stories of the loves that fell apart out on the road. If we had better sense, we would just join our hearts. Have we ever? I don't remember, can't forget. Is that how we met? Back when the place was still a biker bar, I'd come up late and put 'em down, 'cause not a soul I ever knew was hanging round. No one cared if I drove off into the night to greet the flashing lights. They tied me up, put me back inside. I remember, can't forget. Is that how we met? Well, it seems it's finally happened, like I knew it would in good time. My friend, I know I've finally lost my mind, spending too much time alone, and for a moment I'll start feeling good again. Go on down to Sam's.
Yeah, such a good song.
Thank you. It's so cool. There's some people on the stream that used to see me when I played at Strange Brew, and Mary, if you don't know that, they Scrappy Judd Newcomb, who's a producer and guitar player and songwriter down there. If you're a Slade Cleaves fan, you might have seen him playing with Slade Cleaves. He played with Ian McLagan for a long time. Scrappy is just a wonderful, wonderful person. And I would, great. I would come up in Sunday morning at like a gospel brunch, and I would show up in sometimes my King of the Hill boxers or just pajamas, because I just want to get there. And so I was so excited to get there and hear the music and see who was going to be a guest. I mean, that's how I met Ray Bonneville and eventually like Jimmy LaFave. I mean, it was like all kind of at that club at Strange Brew. And because I kept coming in pajamas, they started calling me Jimmy Jams Jr. It stuck for, they still call me
Jimmy Jams
Jimmy
ain't going
Jams
anywhere.
Jr. Yeah.
Yeah, it's part of the folklore at this point.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
So good seeing you guys. Thanks for watching.
Yeah, thank y'all for tuning in. I just appreciate it. Thank you so much. We'll play one more, I think. We'll call it a night. It's what, 10:30, 10:40?
Oh, boo. Well, I guess we have a show tomorrow.
We have a show tomorrow, and we have the great Jimmy Dale Gilmore with us tomorrow at 2 o'clock Central Time right here. And we did a sound check with him this afternoon. He's sounding great, looking great, and can't get over how much I love that man's voice. Wow, he's such a incredible artist, and we're excited to have him on our live stream tomorrow. So
and he's funny as hell. He's so funny, so fast, so witty.
He's very quick.
I can't wait to hear what you guys end up talking about tomorrow. It'll be great.
Yeah, I don't know what I'm going to talk to him about, but he's very chill. He doesn't intimidate me. He's truly like a gentle soul, peaceful man. And so I'm not nervous around him at all. And I feel as though we could talk about anything. We'll probably end up talking about politics because we see things the same way. So thank y'all for hopping in, and we appreciate the tips. They help us go to Trader Joe's and get all the things we need for red beans and rice and gumbo and the stuff that I've been making. And we appreciate that. It's paying for our food, literally, and that's mighty nice of y'all. So we'll be back tomorrow too, but for now I'm going to leave with a love song, another love song. And check out Jaimee's Patreon. It's a beautiful site that she's built. She's put 100 million hours into it. So check it out. It's well built, well designed, and she really, really put thought into it and care. And consequently, it shows, and it's beautiful. And you can get on the surface there. It streams, right? Or they can download it?
They can download it or they can stream it there. And,
yeah, with Eliza singing backup, fully produced. It's a gorgeous track. You made it at Congress House in Austin with
Mark Hallman and Andre Moran.
And your band, your favorite band.
My guys, with including Sammy Powell on the keys. We also recorded a version of another song that I played earlier tonight. And gosh, his piano playing is beautiful.
Yeah, so
beautiful.
Check it out. Check it out.
Yeah, it's a rocker. That version of that is like, it gets rowdy.
It's awesome. I love it.
Yeah, it's fun.
Beautiful production. I'll think about. Wow. It sounds like I've been screaming and yodeling and been in a bar and smoking and drinking, and I've done nothing but grow okra and sit in this chair. It's voice.
Probably your Michelle Obama injury.
Yeah, I screamed for Michelle Obama once and lost my voice for a week. I'll think about the joy inside your laughter. I'll think about your hand inside mine. I'll think about the sweetness of your soft skin as I try not to think about time, and I'll think about my arms arms wrapped all around you. I'll think about the kindness in your eyes. I'll think about how you showed up on my doorstep as I was trying not to think about time. So many roads, so many towns between us, so many nights, so many stairs to climb, so many thoughts to think as I miss you, and I try not to think about time.
Sorry. A is my worst key in all of your songs, Renee. I'll get better at it. I'll call Michael O'Connor immediately after this.
It's okay.
I'm sorry.
I'll think about your candlestick fingers on my skin. I'll think about the shiver in your side. I'll think about how much I want to kiss you as I try not to think about time. So many roads, so many towns between us, so many nights, so many stairs to climb, so many thoughts to think as I miss you, and I try not to think about time. I will try not to think about time. We're sending all our love tonight to all the folks in the Pacific Northwest in California, Utah, Nevada, Colorado, all the places where the fires are burning. We're keeping our eye on that hurricane developing in the Gulf, which is, we're in hurricane season as well. There's so much going on over here. But tonight, our hearts and prayers are with all of you in the West and the Northwest, Pacific Northwest, as you go through this incredibly difficult time. God bless y'all. Mercy now. And we'll see you tomorrow at 2 Central Time with Jimmy Dale Gilmore right here in my writing room in Nashville, Tennessee with the great Jaimee Harris. We'll see y'all soon. Namaste.